What's going on? What's going on, everybody? This is Brandon, just a plain guy, coming at you with some very special news. Before we get into this beautiful model right here, I would like to say thank you to all of those who have helped me to get to 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. I understand it's not a big number, but I'm happy to get there. We just broke 4,000 subscribers yesterday, and I figured what a better way to celebrate than with a beautiful model here. So thank you to everybody who's been subscribing, who's been commenting on the content that I put out. I'm trying to be more active on YouTube with model unboxings, airplane videos, such and such of that nature. So thank you for 4,000 subscribers. And here's to another 4,000 more. And here's to 10,000 subscribers. We'll get there, hopefully. So I'm coming at you today. The model's already out the box, but you guys can see, self-explanatory. The Star Alliance Air China A350-900 XWB extra wide body aircraft. This is not going to be a long model review because, one, I don't have enough storage in my phone, my first phone here or my second phone. But hopefully we'll get everything out that we need to get out. So as you guys know, I'd like to go into a little information about how the airline got started. I'm not going to give you guys everything, but I purchased this model from the airplane shop in Las Vegas. They also have one in New Jersey. Actually, you know what? I got this one from the airplane shop in New Jersey. This is a limited edition, and I will show you guys why it is a limited edition. Because when I bought this, there was only like 4 or 5 left. So without further ado, let's get into the Star Alliance Air China Airbus A350-900. Okay. All right. I'm trying to figure out if I should give you guys a little bit of information first, because it's always good to find out how the airline came about. So let's see. And I get all this information off of Wikipedia, so this is nothing that I knew beforehand. Let's see. So let's go to Wikipedia real quick before my phone dies of storage here. So, Air China, okay, sorry, let's find it. Air China was established and commenced operations on July 1st, 1988 as a result of the Chinese government's decision in late 1987 to split the operating divisions of Civil Aviation Administration of China in 6 separate airlines: Air China, China Eastern, China Southern, China Northern, China Southwest, and China Northwest. Air China was given chief responsibility for intercontinental flights and took over the CAAC's long-haul aircraft, Boeing 747s, 767s, and 707 routes. In January 2001, the former CAAC's 10 airlines agreed on a merger plan, according to which Air China was to acquire China Southwest Airlines. Before this acquisition, Air China was the country's 4th largest domestic airline. The merger created a group with assets of 56 billion yen, a fleet of 118 aircraft. In October of 2002, Air China consolidated with the China National Aviation Holding and China Southwest Airlines. Okay, so that's a little bit of information. Let me see if I can fast forward to a more previous year. Let's go to the fleet. Let's see how many of these A350s they got in service. So right now, Air China has about 20 Airbus A350-900s in service today, and with about 10 more on order. Like I said, I'm getting all this from Wikipedia, so I'm not sure how current this is. Some of the destinations that Air China goes to. Air China's route network extends throughout Asia to the Middle East, Western Europe, North America, from its hubs at Beijing Capital International Airport and Chengdu International Airport. It also currently reaches a significant number of Asian, Australian, and European destinations from Shanghai all the way to Yemen. It is also one of the few world airlines that fly to all 6 habitable continents. yeah, so that's a little information right there. I'm sorry I'm going fast on this one because both my phones don't have enough storage for video. That was, you would think Brandon would get an iPhone or that has the capacity to do everything, but we're not there yet. So, so let's get to the model. Going to the box, pretty self-explanatory box. I won't get into that. Like I said, the model is already out of the box. I just wanted to show this as a nice little placeholder. Inflight200, partial registration. We have the full registration, Bravo 308 Mike, A350-900 box. Pretty self-explanatory. So if you guys want to just check that out a little later, but let's get to the model right here. And like I said, in honor of reaching 4K, what better way to do this than with a special livery, right? So here we have the Star Alliance, here we have the Air China in the Star Alliance livery. Now, as a lot of you know, Star Alliance has a few members, Air China, United Airlines, which I work for. Who else is Star Alliance? Asiana is Star Alliance. I'm trying to look up. Lufthansa is Star Alliance. So there's a lot of people, a lot of airlines. I think Singapore is Star Alliance as well. So there's a lot of aircraft, a lot of airlines that are in the Star Alliance family. And this beauty right, oh, ouch. Look at that, I don't, woo. One word of advice, everybody, be careful because these little points, the wing tips, the antennas on these models, they are very sharp and they will hurt you. Obviously, I'm sorry, I'm trying to go so fast because I don't want my video recording to go off. So we're going to make this simple, sweet, and clean. Hopefully we can get 10 minutes in here. So as you guys know, one thing about me is I like to get little goodies within my model. What I mean by that, if you're going to buy a model up to $200, you want some special goodies along with your model, right? So you guys know what I'm going to say. It starts with the stand, okay, and it starts with a little collector's card. That's one thing that I like about JC Wings and Inflight. I wish Gemini Jets would do that. Like I said, I'm not trying to knock Gemini Jets. I just wish they would have a little more detail on their stands. So let's start with the stand first. As you can see, high quality stand. We have our Air China, Airbus A350-900, and the 1:200 scale. Star Alliance with the beautiful silver plaque engraved. Very sturdy stand. Every stand comes with the little black padding to protect the bottom of the aircraft. Ouch. There goes that winglet again, sticking me, but I have long arms, so what you're gonna do? So yeah, we have our nice, stand right here. And then coming to our collector's card, I call it a collector's card because it is. And the reason I was saying it's a limited edition, that's because it simply is what I said, a limited edition. There weren't too many of these being made. There weren't, I mean, as far as models. And actually, I don't know if there's another Star Alliance A350 by Air China. I know there's another A350, but there's not another Star Alliance. I know United has Star Alliance 777s, Star Alliance 757s, Star Alliance 737s. But I believe this is limited because of the model aircraft here and because there's only one out there. So, but yes, a limited edition. When I bought this last year, they weren't selling too many of them. They only had like 5 in stock and I got one of them. So the best chance that you guys can get with this is probably on eBay, or if you know someone who's selling it, good luck. So, and then if you want to pause it, they don't have the engine specifications on the back like other collector's cards, but it's still cool to have something. And that's really cool. I think it's showing you that you're really paying quality for the model when you get one of these. So fast forward right to the model. Here we go. I'm not going to really pick it up too much. I'm just going to show you guys from the aerial view here, if you want to call it that. Let me see. Excuse my phone. All right, so going to the left side first, We have our L1 door. I might pick it up for you guys in a minute. We have our L1 door. Matter of fact, let's just pick it up. Let's just pick it up. So I have the landing gear on it already, but we have our L1 door. We have our Star Alliance logo. We have our Air China with the Chinese writing. The beautiful Star Alliance titles going across the fuselage. That beautiful raked winglet with the Star Alliance logo. We have our beautiful blacked out Star Alliance tail. We have our registration on the side, Bravo 308 Mike. We have our Chinese flag with our Airbus A350-900 titles. Okay, and coming to the top of the plane, let me get my pen out. I don't want to drop this beautiful bird. We have our anti-collision beacon right here. We have our, I believe this is for the Wi-Fi. Someone can correct me. We have our different antennas, more domes, Wi-Fi domes. I believe this is our main Wi-Fi dome right here. Coming down the left side of the aircraft, our wing, we have our Air China logo. We have our flat slats, ailerons, and spoilers. Coming to the right wing, we have our flat slats, ailerons, and spoilers. We have our registration again, Bravo 308 Mike. Okay. And then coming to our engines right here, we have the beautiful Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines. The fan blades do spin. I won't put my pin in there for today, just to fast forward this video. We have our inboard landing lights. The only thing I will say is I wish it was a real jewel. And the cool thing about our landing gear here is that it rotates. It tilts and rotates. So about to land, regular. So that's pretty cool right there. So they do land. I mean, they do rotate. Our main landing gear do rotate. And then we have our main nose gear with the partial registration on the nose gear doors. All right, coming to the cockpit windows, we have our pedal tubes and static ports for the first officer. Coming to the right side, same thing, pedal tubes, static ports for the captain. Our Star Alliance logo, Air China. We have our forward cargo door. We have the Chinese writing right here again. The beautiful Star Alliance going down the fuselage. Our beautiful Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engine. Same thing. We have our rear cargo compartment. We have our Airbus A350-900, our Chinese flag, and the registration again. Okay, now coming to the bottom of the plane, very detailed. We have our APU housing and a really, really highly detailed APU exhaust. So that's really nice to have. And then we have our horizontal stabilizers right here. And just coming down the belly of the plane, real clean. Not really too much. We have our antennas, of course. We have our in-flight. We have our stand holder right here. And that's pretty much about it. Like I said, I'm trying to make this as fast as I can so I can get this out to you guys. But yeah, let's put this on the stand and see how she looks. As I said, we have our black padding to protect the belly of our plane. And there we go. Inflight200, Air China, Star Alliance, A350-900. Like I said before, if you guys can find these, your best bet will be on eBay right now. And I'm not sure if eBay is going to have prices that you might want to pay, because this is a limited edition as it says on the collector's card. But it's just a beautiful plane to have in the collection if you can get it. I'm very happy to have this. This plane does come into LAX from time to time, but it's more on the late routes where, it's already dark. A lot of the foreign carriers and the internationals usually come in after 5 p.m. When all the plane spotters have gone home. So But you're getting bang for your buck if you can find it, and especially if you can find it in mint condition. So what you're getting is you're getting a very highly detailed model stand, and you're getting a collector's card about the model. I don't care if it says Star Alliance once, twice, 3 times, 5 times. Show it to me. We want to know what type of plane this is, and you're really getting the bang for your buck once you have one of these in your collection. So once again, shout out to all those who made 4,000 subscribers possible. I appreciate you guys. I don't know you guys. I know a few of you guys, but thank you for making this channel reach 4,000 subscribers. Like I said, I know it's not a lot. I know people have 100,000 followers. I know they have 50,000 followers, 200,000 followers. It's all about baby steps. We will get there. I'm just grateful that I have reached 4,000 followers. I remember when I started this YouTube channel, I didn't really have much expectations for it. I didn't really have any major things for it. I was sticking with Instagram, which I still do stick with Instagram. But like I said, I didn't have any major plans for this channel. Even when I first started, back when the pandemic first started, I didn't know how far it could go. But it just shows you how dedication and hard work pay off. I just want to bring to you guys my love for planes. I loved them ever since I was a kid. I'm grateful to work for an airline now where I can be around what I love. And I just want to bring that to you guys. So thank you for 4,000 subscribers. It's a blessing, and I hope you guys enjoy the content that I bring out. You guys can always let me know what you want to see different. I have new models coming. I still have models that I have to go down to Burbank's House of Hobbies and get. They just came out with a not Star Wars, but they just came out with an Air New Zealand all blacks 777-300 with the open engine configuration that I have on pre-order. I don't know when I'm going to get that. They'll let me know. And then also too, I'll be showing you guys the rest of my collection. There's planes that I have that I haven't even begun to show you guys. So thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. Sorry that this model review was a little fast, but like I said, I'm running out of storage to record, but we will change that in 2023. And yeah, stay tuned for more. Stay tuned for more airside content when I have a chance to do it at work. And stay tuned for more model reviews. All right, so this has been the why do I keep saying Star Wars? This has been the Star Alliance Air China A350-900. And like I said, if you guys know me, you know Brandon likes a good stand. So maybe that can be a little trademark of this channel. Oh, Brandon loves his good stands. So there you go. Appreciate you guys. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. There's no pressure. I'm not pressuring anybody to subscribe. It's all at your freedom. But I thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. So until then, we'll see you later.